And we're live! Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming. I'm mostly talking to you, Cooperative Waffles. You sexy breakfast pastry, you. So we're continuing with the 16th? Is that right? Is it 16th? Yep. Jeez. 16th episode of Outlaws of Osirion. So they've gone back 5,000 years from the Outlaws of Alkenstar camp story. When they get back, I am betting we're not going to finish Outlaws of Alkenstar at this point because... well, they're on a completely different trajectory now.
We got the explosion stuff. What's left to do?
That's a good point.
Let's introduce dynamite 5,000 years ago.
Oh, no. We're going to end the world.
The Osirians rule the world. Yay.
Yeah, one big Assyrian empire when we get back. Oops.
By the time we get back to our time, it's going to be basically just Earth with Russia versus the U.S. It's just a bunch of missiles.
They're dynamite missiles.
Magic nuclear warheads. I'm sure that's not more dangerous. Oh, kids that are watching, go away. We swear a lot, and I've already had to stop myself once. So, we deal with adult concepts, adult themes, too, including eating corpses.
Not anymore.
But they were all bad.
They were all bad.
According to someone.
Yeah.
All corpses are bad in the end.
If it was on the internet, it must be true. Alright, so to catch people up to the last action taken, mostly to clarify for Robert, because he was half asleep, which is understandable. Dude works a
I
lot.
think I was like 3/4 asleep.
And it was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, it was. That's right. All right. So you guys tried to recover. Well, okay. You went on a faux mission for Nya to recover a magic lily that is ever producing water. You went to the location where the water was, but it was actually a temple to the god Sobek and the goddess Wadjet, both deities of this river specifically. And then you met werecreatures that were crocodiles and hippos, because that's the deity thing, the hippos and the crocodiles. And you had a combat with them, which went really well, which made them say, you're totally ready to fight that shadow worm that's swallowing all the water and making famine spread across the region. No, that didn't work well. So we lost Kasich, so Morg has a new character this session, which will be introduced as soon as possible. Which actually, with the backstory, it could be like this moment. That's funny.
That fight felt like when your teacher gives you a study guide that does nothing to prepare you for the test.
Yeah.
I didn't know how you guys were going to respond to strategy. Like, the need for strategy. And maybe we've just never needed that before, but that would have been necessary and very useful in that fight.
Yeah, we prepared a lot, but we didn't strategize.
We're going to strategize this time.
Yeah.
Let's go and
then
hit
die.
the thing. Yeah.
Let's go with the
Get into
thing.
formation, guys.
What'd you say, Red Devil?
Let's get into formation.
Yeah, spread out as much as freaking possible.
You haven't clumped together.
No, all right. Well, we're going to adopt the 30-foot cone formation.
Just far enough away that we can't hit it.
I just realized, like in World of Warcraft, the closer you are, at least for some enemies in World of Warcraft, the closer you are to this, the more spreading out matters, and the less spreading out you have to do. Because it's a cone. At the beginning, it's just 5 feet wide. So if you're, like, spread out right against it, then it can definitely only hit one of you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so...
Robert, John, you guys know what to do.
They do?
Yeah,
Oh.
Just stay close to it.
Them. Just them. Okay, good.
Yeah.
You have 150 hit points. You should be fine.
I mean, I can probably survive the blast.
You know what you can't survive, though? Being eaten. That's what you can't survive. Trust me, I know.
That's tough.
I looked at Kasich's character. He had 9 conditions on him. When I put him on a different map, I'm like, wow, okay, that's not good.
Like, what?
If Nimue gets swallowed, it's gonna be a bit weird because she has a ton of potions and just gonna empty them all inside it.
Thanks. That makes me really not want to target you with swallowing.
If you could teleport like Dimension Door, actually, that's not a terrible idea.
Yeah, I don't really have the teleportation stuff with. Yeah, I could have taken the spell teleport, but that takes 10 minutes. No.
10 minutes to cast?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a big
That's-
one.
Like it's useful, like really useful, but not in the way I want to use it.
Yeah, it's not a combat spell. It's a world spanning spell.
You
And for
almost
the
have to have it.
yeah, for like quests in general, but honestly, the DM can like arrange that.
Yeah,
What is interesting for me is if people use the teleportation in like the middle of an adventure during a brief downtime and they just leave way the fuck away. One group gathered an army to come back to defeat the adventure.
That's crafty.
Bear in mind that you have to have line of sight for a lot of spells, so the short range teleport as like fourth level doesn't work, but rally point does, because it only lasts for a minute.
You don't need line of sight for Nightmare.
We all remember that story. That guy is still like, he's in an asylum, like going insane by himself. Why won't it stop?
All right, so I'm going to bring you guys back to the cave, even though you left it, because this is the last point you were at. Oh, no, that's right. You left that and went up to the underground temple that's full of water. So I'll bring you there.
Hello, worm.
Paradise.
It doesn't look so scary now.
Yeah, he's just a little doodle on a screen.
all right. Well, bad news. We didn't meet it.
Mm.
Quest failed miserably.
And you guys are soaked. And the hippo priestess, that's right. I don't remember if I said her name. She says, I thought you were the chosen warriors.
What the hell were you
Oh,
thinking? What kind of challenge was that?
Why don't we just
You
call
know-
that
you know if
a
that were-
semi-successful reconnaissance?
You know, you do realize if your champion ever so much as looks at the general direction of that worm, he probably dies. That thing is fucked
We've
up.
lost many champions. He survived the encounter. That's why he was pitted against your strongest. You should have been able to succeed. She looks suspiciously at you.
Hey, you're the one asking for help. You want to look us
Didn't expect that.
look this gift
stupid
horse in the
dragon's
mouth? That's
breath
on you.
coming from. Yeah, we didn't expect the dragon's breath coming from that thing. We survived it. One of us didn't.
Oh yeah, where's Casey?
What?
I think if we wait about 8 hours, we'll see him again. He did get eaten, right?
No,
No, I came up
you're
and I
carrying
got super bitch slapped.
Yeah.
him. You're carrying him.
Yeah, you use his corpse as like a shield climbing up, I think.
Hey, cover is a rule.
+1.
Still useful.
Is his body still technically considered intact?
There's no pieces missing from it. I mean, except
Yeah.
little holes. Edmond says, "Are you sure he's dead? I have seen." He goes, I have seen less sneaky sidewinders. I'm imagining he's gonna wake up any second."
Yeah, he doesn't
po-
look all
I
that
poke
different than he did yesterday.
Tongues hang out of his mouth.
Yeah, no, it's all looks exactly the same.
I can test to see if he's undead, or if he comes back or not.
He still looks
I
hungry.
point at the shovel. If I cast a spell to summon an undead and he comes back, then he wasn't coming back normally.
No, I can check this. I can check this. I walk over and I cut my finger so it's bleeding and I hold it under his nose. He's gone.
All right. Still think we should bury him.
Probably wouldn't hurt. We got a good shovel
pointed
for
the
that.
shovel again. Yeah, this apparently solves all our problems now.
Madam Hippo, do you have a good burying spot?
How about over there?
We got this pet cemetery over here. Put him over there.
Yeah, where do you usually bury your champions?
We're desecrating this holy place by putting Kasich into it.
The ground starts to rot
Yeah.
slowly over time.
Yeah.
Mm.
We allow the river to carry them to sea.
Yep.
Or we journey to the sea and deposit them in the ocean there.
Right. Go through his pockets and chuck him in the river.
Yeah.
I completely advise taking all of his valuables. As a rogue, he would appreciate that.
Do we find some of our own
Actually,
stuff in his
yeah,
pockets?
I'm gonna check the landing page and see.
He had gems. He had shit from that one time he fought that demon in the cave before he met the girl. He grabbed some stuff from there. Like he had stuff of value.
Had some fingers he was saving for later.
Yeah, chicken tendies.
The only thing Nimue really cares about is the gold for potions.
Potions he had. I think he actually had money too, like coins money.
Yeah, 50 gold and...
Broke.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, you did have... Oh, you had the errata cannon and the cool chest, the leather vest. And a bunch...
Oh yeah, if anyone wants armor, since some of you don't wear it, that regenerates you after a while, I was just taking that.
That's good armor.
What kind is it?
It is light or medium? I can't remember.
It is medium. Take his eye flash tattoo.
Cut the
Cut his
skin out.
eyelid out. Tit for tat, motherfucker.
I guess I could make the character observable for everyone, so that you can at least see what's on it.
Yeah.
That, or you
Yeah,
can
that's
just
fine.
drag all his crap. into the
We can
stash.
all see them, and if you click on him in the landing page, you can see his inventory.
Oh, right. It was a landing page. Okay. All right. So the... Oh, God. I'll have to do that later. So the... Oh, yeah. Toka? Yeah. The large werecrocodile in his hybrid form comes over to you guys and he says, I never saw a magic breath. What did it breathe?
Pain.
Pain.
What did it breathe?
What did I hear before besides pain?
Nothing.
What did I? Yeah, I asked, what did it breathe? Because I don't remember. Because I don't know if it was like cold or void or something.
Both.
It was a necrotic cold breath, basically.
I don't know how I survived then. It was not their fault. The creature didn't do that to me. Is this a temporary power it gains? My friends were broken apart and frozen.
It was the first thing it did. It just breathed a cone of necrotic energies and just
Looked like it was
down
getting ready to
half
do
of
it
our
again,
party.
yeah.
yeah. It didn't do it again, maybe because we spread out, or maybe it just can't after a while.
Can anyone cast an illusion of a group of people to try to maybe get him to use his breath weapon so he doesn't necessarily have it back immediately?
No, that kind of illusion is a little bit too much for me.
No. That's one of the things I can't do with my vast magical powers.
Hmm.
I'm assuming we're all healed up since it's out of combat, or do we need to work on that?
I don't see why you would be healed up. Oh, that's right, because like elixirs, but you'd be fine.
Yeah, let's come to
'Cause-
think of it. I would be.
Yeah, you don't care. You don't care about everybody else healing.
Screw those other guys.
Did Hammy survive? Can he do the medicine checks on
Nope.
people?
He's dead.
Aw.
He's super dead.
Poor Hammy.
Yeah, he poofed. He was really, really damaged.
Well, if people need me to do medicine checks, I can do it. You saw how good I am at that yesterday.
I have a new.
He grabs
a
a
new
sword. Who needs medicine done?
Pull out my dagger. Who needs some healing?
Out of character, John. Edmond can summon demons. That's the most multiple targets he can do.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I can summon both undead and aberrations.
Thaumaturgy. How intelligent did that guy seem to be? Think we'd be able to deceive him like that if we drop a bunch of like straw stuffed clothing down there and act as people?
I bet it's pretty smart.
It looked about as intelligent as an animal, like an actual regular animal. Yeah.
It seemed to be acting on instinct and acting swiftly. It didn't really seem to think things through, and it certainly had no spells or strategy.
Yeah. So maybe we can like get a bunch of like marionette puppets and have the were of crocodile ears dangle them down, try and bait out that breath, and then we hop in the other side.
That might work.
And also, I have my new little friend and the little cat forms from shadow. By the way, her name is Nyalatica.
You know, I'm not going to remember that. I'm not even writing it down. Screw you.
I'm just gonna call her Kitty Mers, whatever.
You can call, if you're confused, you can just call her Nya.
No, that doesn't help. That makes it worse.
Right, that's great.
Yeah, I'm starting to think your cats are bad luck, man. No offense, but
What do you
bad
mean?
things
They're
happen
just
when your
black
cats
cats.
are around.
They're just black cats. I was a black cat. Unlucky.
Will everybody roll, please, a blind perception check?
Blind perception.
Like, oh yes.
Something is sneaking up on us.
No! That's not what
Blind.
perception checks are for.
I clicked on blind roll, and the entire screen went black for a second.
That's
You're blind.
aversion.
Like I went actually blind.
Okay. Fuck me, really? Jesus. You guys.
Gimme.
I hate when you guys, like, roll something that... It happened with the fucking Shadow Chad, too. Like, somebody rolled so well against a plot device that I'm like, well, I can't just cheese it. They got a really good score.
Oh, you can always use it.
It just seems like robbing it from someone, though.
Yeah,
Like,
but
they
no
have-
one, no one knows unless you say it.
Yeah, okay. Edmond rolled a 4, so I'm not going to put that on there as the shit. Oh, God, there's a fucking Victoria, too.
Fucking Victoria.
She
Yeah.
survived.
Before she rolls an
Yeah.
20.
Wow.
I think she only went to dying 1, actually.
Yeah, I got her up with a heal spell.
Once you got out of the hole, right? Because before that, she got
Yeah.
kicked out by Raven, I thought.
I believe I picked her up with a heal. I know I healed someone with a heal spell. I'm pretty sure it was her.
Did I go down? I think because I got a wounded condition.
Must have.
Yeah, you did.
Must have.
You
Okay, I
did.
thought.
I cast Soothe on you.
Then somebody. Oh yeah, that's somebody healed the shit out of me because I'm got a lot of HP.
He soothed you, and then you got elixirs.
Okay.
Okay, so, like, the vampire, with your heightened senses, rolled a natural 20. Fine. All right. So, Oh, that's great. So, you are the only one to notice a very slight flicker of movement behind you, and you look back, and the person stops, but you can see there is definitely a humanoid hiding in the brush of the watery opening where you have to go under the brush. He's hiding in that brush right there.
I calmly say, turn so they can't see my face, and say, guys, there's somebody in that brush over there behind me. Play it cool.
Where? No.
Fireball.
Just start throwing potions.
And whereabouts is that coming from?
Can you see?
Yeah, down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Morg, you hear him say that because your perception is stupidly high, and I rolled it secret.
I can have Nyalathika turn into a shadow and spy.
How do you keep that name straight?
I remembered it from the first time I said it just randomly, throwing out a random name. I remember random stuff, but for some reason not the important things.
That's like a techno band. Nyalathika.
Yeah.
Now opening for Rammstein.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I said this name like once 3 weeks ago in a private call, and I remember it.
You must have liked it.
I'm not even trying to say it.
So we're just gonna make up nicknames for all of your cats. That's Nene. That's Nini. That's Nana.
Just call them all cat.
So long as it starts with an N, it's fine.
So what are we doing? We're gonna go ambush them. Hey, Madam Hippo, is that one of your guys down there?
Madam.
Are you taking the point out action? I love that that's a thing in this system.
I
really a
attempt to,
fucking
but
thing?
I don't know where I'm pointing.
South. Where? Okay, I can get rid of Kasich. That's Kasich, right? Who the fuck is that?
Goodbye, Kasich.
That's Kasich.
As he floats off downstream.
Yep.
Where is? Oh,
Light the boat on fire when it hits open water.
I think we should have
I
a
don't
conversation
know.
with these people about the cleanliness, sanitary thing, like putting their dead downriver. If this river's like the source of the entire country's drinking water.
Yeah.
that's gross.
You don't think about that.
What do you expect from a culture that mummifies people? They don't care.
Guess not.
So he's just south of. Well, he's in the passageway that you guys had to take to get here. So can you see the little ripple effect?
Mhm.
Talking to Robert because he
Yeah,
didn't know where it was.
yeah, I know where it is, but Mull doesn't.
Oh, you mean in character? He didn't know where it was. Okay. She says, "I don't see him." Really quietly to like another werecrocodile next to her, and she goes, "Fan out! Search for him."
Well,
That'll show him.
so much for ring sneaky.
A couple of them go the wrong way.
Stupid hippos. Crocodiles.
Two werecrocodiles go right past him. They like just don't seem to notice him. They go under the water to the other side of the wall.
He's right.
Raven could use the point out
Nyalathika turns into a shadow and goes towards him, if possible.
Okay. Roll perception for the kitty. You don't have to make it secret this time. People know that there's something there.
Yeah. I need a token of.
Oh, sorry. Pets. Where are you? Oh, there you are. That's the familiar. You should have control. I'm double checking. Yeah. Okay.
Perception, not very high perception, but let's see. 26. I don't think that's enough, probably.
No, that failed. That critically failed. No idea where he is.
Whoa.
Holy.
So he'd have to
He's
roll a
sneaky
20
bitch.
to succeed.
That might not even succeed depending on how much you add. You actually got a critical success because you rolled a natural 20 and you added enough to be able to see him.
Damn.
So your character senses this darkness cloying to these guys. In fact, it seems like you can actually see it in some of their like tattered clothing that has been rotted from the void energy. It seems like they have clearly been touched by the giant shadow worm.
Bad touch.
Bad.
Nimue looks intact, though. She looks fine.
Okay, you look fine. Great. Oh, and yeah, there's a corpse they're carrying.
I'll fly up and get a bird's eye view, retesting my newly awakened, not quite dead yet, familiar.
Does he have perception? He does have perception. You can roll perception for him? I'm pretty sure it will fail.
Probably so.
By the way, if any of you guys want to bury Kasich whenever, I can.
I thought he's going down the river.
Is he?
Did we?
I made a joke about it. I don't know if we.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I feel like we should.
I say we burn him. It keeps things clean. Make sure he can't come back again.
Have we thoroughly looted his corpse?
I took his gold.
Okay, you took his gold.
Yeah, we thoroughly looted it.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess if they wouldn't let us bury him anywhere, we'll just what else to do except set him downriver.
Burn him!
I was honestly fully expecting to see like a shadow Kasich.
I was getting ready for it. Yeah, I agree.
Like a ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a ghost, but shadow powers. We talked about it.
The ghost of Kasich past.
If he becomes an undead
after
being an undead, does that mean it resets for resurrection?
He's gone. Don't worry about it.
Depends on how you define dead. Is Raven doing anything else about this? Because you're the only one that seems magically able to see this guy.
Yeah, I'm going to fly over there. Be like, right fucking there, guys.
Yeah, now's not the time for jokes, Raven.
Now that he's close enough, Morg, you can smell that he's a vampire.
Hmm.
Oh, how the turntables.
Right? Do I still see him?
Well, yes, unless he does something in response, but like when you get there, he could do something, so I don't know if he's going to remain there for long. So yes, you do see him when you get there. But then Morg, you can go right now.
I don't have any weapons out or anything.
You're a vampire.
Exactly.
Do you need weapons?
But I look peaceful to strangers. Unless they can smell me.
He knows you're a vampire.
You don't know that I know he's a vampire.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know that I know he's a vampire.
Oh, and
I mean, he doesn't really look like a vampire, honestly. He just looks like an orc. Right? He's not.
Yeah. Just a slightly pasty orc.
Just an extra sexy orc for some reason.
He's extra attractive, charismatic.
Yeah.
Do you want to know the details? Because I got him. He has an unnatural slimness because his organs have atrophied and thinned out. He has a slimness to his face for the same reason. His bones are pushing against his skin. He definitely has a pallor of an undead orc. You can be familiar with orcs or not, but you are familiar with undead. And that's the general kind of thing that happens when somebody dies. His eyes are also sharper and brighter than they really should be. They're a little unnatural. And his teeth are perfectly clean because no bacteria wants anything to do with him.
Mm-hmm.
You would also know that the corpse that they're carried, it looks like it was a ghoul. because certain shifting of somebody's body happens when they become a ghoul. So it looks like they're carrying a dead ghoul.
Thank God.
So I have a question.
Hmm?
I have a question off character. If I cast a spell into an arrow and don't fire it, can the spell just like go away?
Sure.
Like say cantrip.
Sure.
You can do as many as you want. So as Raven nears by, he sees bright light illuminate a dark-skinned figure clothed in like a bit of white, mostly brown leathers, as an arrow not aimed at him, but is in a bow that is currently unlit. But the arrow itself glows brightly, kind of aimed towards the ground as he's staring up at this creature. Doesn't say anything.
I see that. I'm like, hey, let's be peaceful,
go.
friend. We're not attacking you. We just saw someone watching us and wanted to see what your intentions were. I like float down and land on the ground not too far from him.
I like to think that Nimue was like facing the hippo lady, but now that he's talking, she just flips upside down on the broom and just hangs there watching.
That fits.
Who are you?
I'm Raven. This is my group here. We're new here.
There's evil coming off of all of you.
That's kind of rude.
That's residual from this ghoul we used to hang out with. It just kind of got into our clothes and stuff. We're not actually evil.
It's my new cologne.
Roll that deception check.
Oh, the ghoul.
Oh, the ghoul.
And also to Raven, when you're looking at his skin and his eyes, there's something uncomfortable about it, like your eyes naturally slide away from looking at him.
I'm just too pretty. 29 deception. Oh, my eye.
No, when you're looking at this person, this hiding person, it's like it's uncomfortable physically. Like it's almost like when you're looking at the sun the first time of the day and your eyes stretch. You have that stretching when you're looking at him. It's just uncomfortable.
Oh, weird.
Man, he is that ugly.
That's why I wear a hood. Shut up. Don't judge.
Oh shit. That was a good fucking check. Good. Oh, you add 20.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That's like me in crafting.
Wow.
Oh, but you actually failed by 1.
Dang.
Wow. It annoys me that Morg, that your character has good stats. It just annoys me.
Well, I didn't give it to him.
No, the system did. I didn't do it. I'm like, let's do all this fun, cool shit with magic damage. And it's like, okay, but he's also awesome and can't be killed.
Well, that's honestly pretty good for this stupid worm because we need him.
What's your name, my friend?
My name is Darwishi. I'm a follower of Horus. And I hold out we'll say he has a pendant, like a cleric would or a paladin. He has a holy symbol, obviously.
I'll lean over to Edmond. Wait, which one's Horus?
Oh, actually, he has religion. That's right. Falcon god, likes the daytime and rulership. I think, like the pharaohs. He's behind the pharaohs.
Okay.
Well, you're a stranger and we just met you, so why don't you join our party?
Sounds
Hey,
good.
this is crazy.
Oh my god.
Do you accept? Yes. No.
So you got that guy there. You should probably get rid of him. Don't worry about that guy.
It's like we're playing Baldur's Gate.
Let's say I take his place.
Yeah, it's Skyrim rules. Welcome to the faction. You'll lead it tomorrow.
Yes. Yes. I can't pick locks, by the way, so that's on someone else.
Oh, well, never mind.
I
shit.
take I'll take Kazik's lockpicking tools.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah. You need to roll medicine and now thievery. That's great.
I'm actually trained in thievery.
Oh.
No, I'm actually expert in that shit. Where'd
I
that come
think.
from?
I think. Well, not expert, but Nimue is trained in thievery. I'm pretty sure.
I'm not.
I think I took expert on this level up after Kasich died. Thievery.
Oh, just in case.
So we have a thief. A roguey rogue.
You had me this whole time. You just didn't know it.
I noticed not too long ago that Nimue apparently lost all of her intimidation when I switched to Selkedi.
Victoria says. Actually, she doesn't say anything. She casts a spell on this new person. You will need to roll a will save.
That's my girl. She don't fuck around.
Yeah, Yep.
What? Hold on a second. Sometimes I dislike the way Foundry explains spells. I don't believe that there's no saving throw.
I just got your name, DPS. That's hilarious.
Yep.
I wondered.
Wait
Why
for
I
it.
saw that name. I was like, huh, that's an interesting name. Cool. It's period.
Yeah, but actually, I looked up Egyptian names and their definitions actually kind of track with them. But that was kind of cool. The whole saint who witnessed something wonderful,
That's very cool.
which is what he named himself after he kind of encountered Horus. He just happens to be also DPS because he's going to be a good damage dealer, and people are going to call him Deeps. That's going to be his nickname, Deeps.
It's probably easier to pronounce than Darwishi Pakishani.
Definitely.
Nimue's just gonna call you supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Oh, it's a reflex save. It just didn't make it clear. I'm sorry. It's a reflex save. Please roll that. I'm imagining you're going to be fine.
So you add one. I'm not watching roll shit. Oh, never mind. I did that.
Jesus.
Yeah, as soon
Wow.
as I saw his saves and everything on this guy, I'm like, fuck Casey, he's done. And he's part fighter, who Jake hates, but makes him very awesome. So to me, that's even better.
Show Jake what fighters are capable of.
Yes.
I'm kind of dreading combats now because, like, fighters are better at hitting stuff, so I have to, not have to, but because of that, the AC, it might be just the AC that he can hit really reliably or crit on, and nobody else can. So it's harder to balance encounters with the fighter because, like, less streamlined. I guess you have higher peaks.
He just got a +2 over the rest of us, right? I mean, in theory.
Should be.
Yeah.
Because he
So
starts
plus
at
two, so
expert.
long.
Actually, he may not have that +2 now because we have progressed as well.
Oh no, he has at least +2 over all of you.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's master.
every time we go up, he goes up.
Okay.
So a giant gray sphere appears where Dishwali, what was your name?
Deeps.
Darwishi. Where
It's called
where
Deeps.
Deeps where Deeps was standing, and he like definitely rolls out of the way. It's this 10-foot sphere that would have encompassed him. And you see that Victoria is the one that cast it.
What the
Where'd
heck
that
was
come
that?
from?
It was a Pokeball.
Catching them all.
We're not just collecting animals anymore.
What?
I'll start daggers at her. The spell, what are you talking about? A gray orb, like darkness, or
It is a 10-foot wide sphere that captures someone.
just like okay. Oh, it is a Pokeball.
Yes, basically. So you know that she's casting because at the very end she has to yell loudly because the spell requires that. Because spells require that, and it's stupid. And she doesn't have a subtle spell, anything. So you see that she's the one, like, her hands out, screaming as you dodge away from this sphere.
In that case, I'll fire an arrow that I had lit up for the vampire. And I want to aim between her feet on the floor.
I don't.
It's called a warning shot.
You know, technically, that doesn't require a roll in the system. So you just do it.
It's like unleashes the arrow and like this bright light beams down right between her toes.
I think she would probably go.
Maybe like really close, be like, don't do that again, kind of close.
All right, hold on, everybody, hold on. Why are we doing this stuff? Victoria, stop it.
Let's all come
Are
on,
we-
everybody.
are we fighting or
Group
are
up.
we making
Group up.
friends?
Let's talk it out. Let's talk it out.
I need to know. It's important. Are we fighting or are we making friends?
Bad Victoria.
We're role playing.
No, we're not fighting for now. Let's see who this is and what do you
Roll
have
up
to say.
newspaper. Bad Victoria. Down. Don't capture people.
She holds on to and pushes herself against the side of Raven, probably as much for physical safety as emotional comfort.
It's all right,
Little Raven
Victoria. I
might
have a
be.
good feeling about this guy.
I've played this scene before.
I'll walk out into the open slowly. Bow still drawn. No arrow. I and the girl.
Oh, your bow's drawn with no arrow?
The bow's like, he has the bow in one hand. He has the symbol of horse in the other.
I whisper to Victoria, is he hard to look at or is it just me?
It's you, dear.
Okay. I thought so.
Ooh,
I rub my
very
eyes
nice.
like, what the heck?
I thought Kazek was hard to look at. Damn.
Different kind of hard to look at.
Yeah.
Like the undead is being turned.
So, tell us about yourself. What brings you to this cave to be watching us?
It's like a bad translation of Vietnamese dialogue. I'm sorry. This feels so much like a setup now that you mentioned. Now we're gonna have you join our party.
It kind of
I
has
have
to
an
be.
important question. Do we need to
No,
use that translate spell to communicate with him?
Ooh.
No,
No?
he is speaking common Taldane,
Ooh.
That's
which has not developed yet.
He's got an accent. If I had it my way, he would sound like Antonio Banderas. That's the way I see it.
boots
I don't do
Oh,
in
I
boots.
don't do voices. In boots.
Oh no, not yet.
So he's from this timeline. It's off character. So he says, I live here. What are you doing here? Because he doesn't recognize, like, you guys look foreign to him.
Like,
Yeah, their outfits aren't of common design.
how are you speaking
Nimue
Taldane?
I don't know.
One at a time.
Sorry. I was speaking to Jig. I'm pretty sure Nimue's outfit comes from here because Nia gave it to her.
Well, you're still a scorpion woman. I don't know what you are.
Well, yeah, your outfit does. It just looks like you are some entertainer
Yeah.
with the rest of the group.
Yep.
There's,
Like, if you start dancing, probably people would just ignore you.
Bad dancer.
you're speaking to a guy who worships like the god of like the sun and the moon and stuff and all things kind of divine in the world of like Egypt and shit. And he's looking at a goblin, a vampire, and a scorpion woman. He's
Wake
not
up.
the one that's out of place.
Nimue just says, "We come from the future,"
We gotta.
Oh,
knowing you won't believe her.
so you're all Chads.
That's what we call them in my homeland.
That's what we call
That's
them.
become the colloquial
Future
term
people.
for time travelers or chads.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I met this guy a while ago. He said it's from the future too. Did she say that you're from the future?
Yeah, just seeing what your reaction is, but like thinking you're gonna think it's a lie. Like, yeah, we're from the future.
He's got to be from the future, too, if he's speaking Taldane.
That's
Or
funny.
he's using the translate spell.
Or that.
Yeah, or Morg, your character wouldn't know anything about time travel. That hasn't really come up.
Just kind of laughs. Future. Prove it.
I'm just messing around with her to kill that stupid worm.
The worm. The shadow worm.
There's a worm that's drinking all the water.
Yeah, shadow
So
worm.
the people
that,
downstream don't have water.
We're trying to save the people from the town.
We just got back from a reconnaissance mission. That was
Right,
super
reconnaissance.
successful.
That's what
Super
we're calling it.
successful. We know a lot more about it.
Call it a clusterfuck myself. He's loading a gun.
What you know about it?
No, it breeds
It
death.
hurts.
First like a bitch.
Yeah.
It's got some sort of void thing, and what was the other one?
Explosions apparently don't hurt it.
I'll leap over some roots and shit. I don't want to get myself too wet.
So describe yourself to us.
And John, remember that you knew that the thing has a weakness to light damage. I don't know if you remember that from 2 weeks ago. That's
I had
critical.
forgotten. Yeah, we need to plan some light-based
Weakness.
attacks.
Weakness 20.
Yeah, I think you actually made the roll too, Red Devil, didn't you?
Mhm.
Yeah, you both succeeded. You both knew it.
Do we have anything that generates light that could hurt it? Other than like a light spell?
Let's see.
Wait, is this out of character or
In character.
Uh,
Because Raven just remembered the light thing.
I
He
can't.
turns away from the guy.
Waiting for it.
No.
Shadow is always weak to light. I have some solutions to that. Destroying darkness is kind of my thing.
I forgot Edmond was still holding the sunlight flask. He's like, well, this thing makes light. I guess I can throw it on the ground. It also makes a light explosion.
Actually,
First
I
things that-
Well,
made
that's what we
this
need.
for. I made this for fun, but I have some sparklers that last for a minute. I know they look a little funny. You can ignore their appearance. They look like they look like pyronite.
I think you did mention that. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I can create a bit of light for a minute with each of these and just scatter them throughout the area.
Oh, okay. Well, do we need to take a sleep before we try and go at that thing again?
Yes, definitely.
I'll let you in on a little bit of a thing that I can do right now. If we get a rest, a sleep, or whatever, I will be able to save each and every one of you once if you die.
Yeah. I don't plan on doing that again.
How are you going to do that?
I'm ready to go back now if we need to, but yeah, if you guys need to sleep, we can sleep.
Dark God, you know, the one keeps granting me power for some reason. Yeah.
Okay, maybe we are evil.
You have a dark god.
It's more like a source of power. I don't really worship any gods.
So you get power from evil.
That sounds fishy as shit, man.
Yeah, you just like flayed yourself, bro.
I mean, there's a difference between evil and darkness.
Yeah,
the night is not evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of we're killing that worm that's causing evil. So we're not really evil. We just have strange.
We're just drawn that way.
Squints.
Yeah.
Squints at the scorpion woman.
I
He
squint back.
squints at the scorpion woman.
She squints back.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, we got a scorpion woman, an orc, a goblin, and a cowboy. He probably doesn't come across as evil.
Until he summons a demon.
A demon?
Summons
Yeah,
demon.
true.
Like, we all use kind of like a evil-looking stuff to kill other evil stuff.
But we're really good guys once you get to know us.
Yeah.
Not Mull. Like, he's just a swashbuckler. He's a fencer.
Oh yeah, Mull's pretty normal. Ironically.
I'm just a charlatan, yeah.
Edmond says, you know what? I don't have any more purpose for this. It seems like it's your kind of thing. It's only going to last for an hour, but Here you go, buddy. It's a welcoming present, I guess. For the side of goodness and all that bullshit. He hands you a sunlight flask. It's just a bottle of gold liquid that's shining with daylight right now.
He gives.
Say thank you, Mr.
Hoyle. Edmond Hoyle.
Mr. Hoyle.
You know, if you throw that on the ground, it makes an explosion that hurts undead things. Yep.
Oh.
Just thought you should know. All right, Dan. He waves at Raven, walks back to where he was.
What exactly does it do?
I'll keep that in mind.
It hurts undead if you smash it on the ground near him.
Let's make sure I'm not standing near that.
Good to know.
That worm wasn't considered undead, right?
You guys just didn't get a high enough check to know much about it. You didn't test undead shit on it, so I can't say for sure.
True.
Oh, you hear a sound now from where you just were in the tunnel that you didn't realize before was the worm, but you hear this hollow rushing sound, and it's actually the sound of the worm drinking the river. It's not just river in a tunnel. It's like a hollow mouth guzzling it.
Okay, so what do you know about the worm, stranger?
I know it needs to be destroyed,
Well, yeah.
but
We're
I
on
haven't
the same
encountered it
page
yet.
there.
I haven't encountered it.
Well, it hits
Those
really.
sweet delight. Well, that's an advantage for me.
It's a mean one. It literally ate and pooped out one of our allies.
He always felt like so.
Looks at the undead corpse. Well, all lost there.
Yeah.
Womp.
Edmund says, "Oh shit, that's right." He pulls out a file and starts grinding down Kazik's fingernails and putting it in a vial.
Kind of fucked up, dude.
What? No, it's grave dirt. It's useful for alchemy.
Right. Dirt.
It's.
Same thing.
I mean, depending on the soil, it can actually be used for a lot of things, like vampire soil. That's a fun one.
The implication here is that you don't think he washed his hands since he climbed out of the grave.
No. It's from an undead. It's some trimmings that work for grave dirt replacement, and I don't have any grave dirt on hand.
Isn't all dirt grave dirt? You just dig a grave into dirt?
You know what? If you put a body in it, yes. Let's bury him.
I take out the shovel.
Nah, you guys do that. I'm gonna go sleep.
The hippo lady says, "You won't go back and fight the beast right now?"
Not today.
Let's,
You need to rest and
yes,
recuperate.
exactly. It might be today, depending on how long we sleep.
But then you've disturbed it.
What is?
Won't it come here and kill all of us?
It's. Can't you
Sure
hear
hope
it
not.
swallowing?
Sure hope not.
Oh well, yeah.
And you just said you attacked it many times, and did it ever retaliate then?
Be right-
No. We only had one warrior survive, though.
Yeah, why would this be different?
I had assumed the beast was sated at that point because it had eaten so many warriors, but you escaped.
Oh, it ain't one of us.
No, it didn't. Tried to. Not that I
Right.
know that.
But you have your friend's body there, so it didn't eat it. So it's still hungry, so won't it come for us?
Has
Okay.
it ever come for you before?
No, I think she's saying it.
Oh.
It hasn't because it always eats people.
So just feed it some more of your guys. What?
Oh my god.
Like, what's changed?
We can give it. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure Kasich would be happy if he got eaten as his final resting place.
Maybe that'll even poison it.
Yeah.
She says, I will not talk to you any longer today. Be gone from our home. She slams her staff on the ground. That's all that really happens.
All right,
no
well, we're going to take a rest. We'll be back in the morning to fight it again.
And she looks grumpy and she crosses her arms.
Yeah. Back at you, lady. The gall of some people. We're here helping her out of her own free will, and it's not good enough, apparently.
I mean, do we have people that need their spells back and whatnot?
Yeah, I need spell slots back, a little bit of them, but the important thing is I need to rearrange them to be all support.
Edmond says, I need my little hammy.
How are you going to get him back?
Draw a pentagram with some blood and sleep in it.
Maybe don't do that by the new guy.
Deep says, justice never sleeps.
Nice. Oh, Raven says, not Raven, fuck. I'm sorry, I'm looking at Raven. Victoria tugs on Raven's sleeve and says quietly to him, I feel like we're being watched. And she points to the northwest, like by the hippo throne. She says, someone's over there.
I'll take a look.
It's my third character.
This one we're playing at the same time, just in case. Do you have any special sensory things? Oh, life sense.
I think my life sense is fairly... it's like short range or something, I think. I don't know. I've never used it.
A were-crocodile walks right through the space she's talking about.
So are you talking about the were-crocodile?
It's gone. I think we were being spied on for a moment. Something weird. Did you see the air shimmer?
Hey guys, Victoria thinks something's spying on us from over there. Not another one of these guys, but something different.
Okay, Victoria.
Great, time to leave. And he starts
It
walking.
shimmered.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, you guys walk out, and I go pee. Break.
Okay, break.
Yes, that's right. That's you.
So take a long rest, right?
Yeah.
How long a break?
However long.
5 minutes, give or take.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Okay.
36 with a hero point on my esoteric lore.
Wait,
Well,
why
here-
with a hero point?
Your point would be automatic success.
Because I rolled a 27, which I thought might not be a success.
But
And
hero
then you don't
point-
roll
What?
Hero point makes it a success.
What'd you say?
Yeah, it succeeds. You don't have to roll again.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. We house ruled that.
Yeah. It might seem cheesy, but it's just fucking easier, and it also makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. I like it because then you're.
Is it normally that you have to re-roll?
Yeah.
You only get fucking 1 to 3. What's the point of re-rolling?
Sometimes you roll
Right.
lower.
Right. Which sucks.
That's dumb.
That's why you use it.
I like the way.
It's part of the game.
like the way
Why
Jake
roll the
does it.
dice if there's
No.
a chance of failure? That's why we roll the dice.
Yeah, but that's not heroic. If you roll
Yeah.
a 1 on your hero point, that's not heroic.
That's absolute misery.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Jake,
you
look at
just
my
gotta
spells.
die.
Sucks. Okay. Marcus. Bears for the win. I was just talking in chat. Marcus was talking about build or one of the Howl of the Wild videos. I'm looking at your spells. This is gonna make me sick, isn't it?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Sorry. Are you sure you want the one spell in 4 slots?
That's what he said.
I cannot cast it multiple times if I don't have it in multiple slots like that.
That's like
so,
that spell.
yes.
But there might be something else that's 6th level that's like light or something.
I do not have anything like that on my spell list. I'll check again, but I don't think
So I don't really expect there to be sunburst.
Searing light.
I have
I asked him if he has like light and holy spells. He says he doesn't.
no, because I'm a
I don't
close
know
captain.
what his fucking spellcaster
I have
is.
Phantasmal Calamity. That's an awesome spell, but it's not gonna do anything to it.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
I know.
Apparently neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, she's as far as neutral goes.
What do you mean as far as neutral goes? Like there's an extreme neutral?
Yeah, it's called
Probably,
true
yeah.
neutral.
Like she doesn't really care what's good, what's bad. If like she doesn't like it, she's like,
You're hardcore, middle of the road.
Right.
Right.
All the
Straight
way,
down.
right where I am.
yeah,
Aggressively neutral.
Hell yeah.
So, Red Devil, occult spells that are light. There's Radiant Field and Inner Radiance Torrent. You can cast those if you want to. You could have switched those spells out.
Let's see.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
I'm saying it because the player brought it up. Yes, there's options. Radiant Field and Inner Radiance Torrent. Inner Radiance Torrent is kind of a pain in the ass because you have to get its max usefulness, you have to cast it for 2 full rounds.
Wow.
Those aren't gonna work. They're all saves. It's gonna succeed anyways.
I mean, for what it's worth, I have stabilized as a cantrip.
Let's just spam magic
In case
missiles.
someone goes
Like
down.
I didn't take any spells for it to roll against because its save is so high. I'm just gonna waste the spell slot.
That's fair.
That makes
That's
sense.
how I feel every time I play a caster of any kind.
Remember, you traumatized him.
Yeah.
What's the save on those spells? Reflex?
Reflex.
Does a giant ass fucking worm have high reflex?
Yes.
That thing probably
What?
has like plus 50.
It's not 50. Like what I'm gonna say is also absurd, but it's not 50.
Yeah.
It moves.
I'm gonna trip it.
49.
Whatever.
I'm gonna trip it. Its reflex save is plus 24.
Yeah.
Its fortitude is plus 27. Those are the only 2 that you guys have come up against, not the will.
So what's the save
Okay,
for the spell?
fortitude's right out.
30. And it's
Alright,
to
so
roll
that's roll
real
6.
fucking low. But yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh,
Theoretically, it could still fail, but it couldn't critically fail.
it's not impossible.
Wait, esoteric lore. You got a success. Okay, then I'll give you this little bit more. So the light weakness that it has isn't just the 20 weakness to light damage. It's also something called shrink from the light. Any light effect, it automatically gets 1 degree of success worse.
Ooh.
And that's
What does that mean?
That's what Raven found out too. So basically, even if it saves, it fails. If it critically saves, it only
Oh.
saves. If it fails, it critically fails.
Oh wow.
Wait, so the pirate knight. uh,
All right, no, I think we're good.
I wonder what else we could get light-wise.
Cue the research montage.
yeah. Also, even if Nimue could cast light spells, I don't think I would ever have her learn specifically light spells. Because even if
So yeah. So I'm wondering when it comes to spells, like I have divine and light is one spell. Is it weak against light or is it also weak against divine? And which one triggers 20? Just light?
Light.
Okay. So moonbeams up the ass.
Yes, that's a great phrase for today. Moonbeams up the ass. Let me write that down somewhere, somebody.
I should have made that.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it.
Nice shirt. Moonbeams up the ass.
So that means it's only a. I mean, see the light weakness. I don't know if I understand because,
Totally.
like, if I'm sorry, I don't have my words today. Never mind.
That's okay. Take your time. Smoke some weed if it helps.
I was just wondering what that light bomb would do to me.
It would trigger any weakness you have versus light and stop your regeneration.
Oh, that's not good.
Why? Is that a problem?
just
What's
throw
the,
it all the way up at the head instead of.
I have sunglasses. Does that help?
Actually, no, it's not a visual effect. It's just light damage.
Is there damage on that flask?
Yes, it's not great.
Okay. Well, I won't. I just have it written down so I know I have it.
Your sunglasses are probably gonna help against the sparklers.
We should hit it with the flask before I engage it, perhaps. Unless that's an ongoing. Oh well. We'll be heroic. Something heroic will happen one way or the other.
Right. Yeah. The bottled sunlight is going to expire in an hour, Edmond told you. But if you threw it within that hour, if you hit a target dead on, it does 2d4 vitality damage. But if you hit near a target and it splashes onto it, it does 2 vitality damage. And if you roll to hit the ground and do splash damage, there's no roll to hit. You don't have to bypass AC or any save.
And that will still affect it.
Right.
That sounds like a way to go. So we only have an hour?
What? No. The bottled sunlight has an hour. You guys are sleeping for the night. You left that den. You were in the bathroom when we decided that.
Oh.
There was a brief argument between Mull and a hippo goddess, then you left. You're camping for the night.
Yeah. So yeah, I can have 2 minions out if that's at all helpful. My Neolatica and an undead of my choosing.
Okay.
So let's plan. What the hell are we doing?
I liked my puppet idea. Nobody responded to that.
I thought it was a joke.
What idea was that?
What was it?
Well, ask the thaumaturge how intelligent he thought the worm is.
Oh yeah.
Because if we could build some, stuffed stuffed mannequins, drop them down one side of the hole, it's like dangle them about, get it to cast its breath in that direction while we hop in behind it.
Yeah.
That sounds good enough, but how well are we gonna manage something like that?
We'd have the werecrocodiles marionette the puppets.
Do we have the
Materials
things?
for the puppets?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
I don't know. Do we know anybody who's decent at crafting?
Yeah, the materials. Materials.
All you need is like potato sacks and you stuff it with sticks.
And gourds. That's what they used in
I'm
Gilligan's
thinking
Island.
like scarecrow style,
All right, give me those.
not
Give me those potato sacks.
not like wax sculpture replicants.
It's gonna take a while, but I can do it.
Well, you are right between two cities that are not far away at all. Like you can see the obelisk on both cities from where you are.
Hmm.
And the obelisk is right outside the city wall or gates, if there were such a thing.
So we don't even have local money.
No, but if you have gold, then it'd probably be worth its weight
Yeah,
anyway.
I guess gold is
I did not-
gold.
Is there anybody who cannot see this map now?
The one we're on? The desert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see it.
Okay. I know you don't need that many tents, but whatever, it's a camping scene.
They're decoys.
What do you
In case
mean?
we get
I
attacked.
need at least 2. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
What'd
like,
you say?
if we bring you a bunch of vines, can you do like a weave wicker effigies of humanoids? I mean, what materials do you need?
Or would a summoned demon do just as well?
Yeah.
Like, no, I can summon an undead to just also play the part of the puppet. So a demon and undead.
It might have senses of smell that can sense life or various things. So having an actual creature attack it might be more effective, just theoretically. To distract it, I mean.
Edmond goes, if you want me to pull out my fancy pants, I can have 3 demons at once, and then I can also send in Hammy.
Don't need to send Hammy. It's just kind of a suicide mission.
3 demons sounds good, though.
Yeah.
Send in the expendables.
Yeah, honestly,
course.
I like that one better.
How can we buff ourselves ahead of time? We can do. What do we have? We have
I
haste.
can make us invisible, haste us.
I have a haste potion.
The hippo mistress was able to buff, so maybe we could talk her into throwing one onto us.
I have a certain spell to make us all in an area invisible, though I suspect we probably want to spread out, so that's not going to be as useful as I would hope.
That's true.
Yeah, that's next tactic to talk about, spreading out. I'll be in close. I'll try and get on the other side of it than you guys.
I'll have
You
to
guys
be in
should
close.
not be standing next
too.
to each other.
Everybody else is
I will
ranged,
be
right?
above it. Yes. That's from above, as they say, or more like killing from above this time around.
Unaliving from above.
So I guess you and I will sneak up on it ahead of time before it knows we're there, so it can't smack us while we're coming.
If we had somebody can do invisibility on us, maybe both of us can try and get in there undetected.
I can do that.
But if it has a life sense or something like that, that's no good.
Victoria can give everyone 4d4 temporary hit points that last for a minute.
Oh, that'd be good right before we go in.
I gotta step away for 2 minutes. Be back.
Okay, we're counting.
1001, 1002.
That's it.
2 Mississippis.
I don't know if this will matter much, but while you guys are like setting up camp, Victoria goes, Raven, and she points, and there's like nothing there in the air, and she keeps pointing, and X kind of freaked out, and then the air shimmers, and what was his name? The big black centaur guy walks out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Our buddy.
of course.
Hey, you want to help us kill this thing? And you're about par on this thing.
Zera.
Wait, I don't know this guy.
Oh, that's true. In fact, you might want to kill him because he's a shadow beast.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, you will die if you try to kill him. I will warn you. Like, don't try to kill him. Yeah. It'll stop time for you. Like literally stop it.
What have I got myself into?
Yeah, I don't like him either. What do you want? What's up? Why are you here?
You haven't killed it yet.
It almost killed us. So if you want to help, we would appreciate it.
We're making our strategy right now.
This is the first of many challenges set before you. Perhaps this one's too difficult for you and you could destroy something else first. And he points to both cities.
No, now I want to kill him even more. You think we're weak? No, we're gonna kill that bitch. We're gonna kill him.
Why does that make perfect sense for Nimue? I don't know why.
Yes.
Failed
It
to
does.
build safe.
Yeah. He says, did he call him before? The Shadow Man? Shadow Lord? I don't know. I'm picturing the beast. Did he call him? What the hell did he call Nyarlathotep before?
I don't
Oh,
remember.
That's right. He says, the Dark One is of yet unaware of your actions. Once you kill such a powerful servant of his, he will become aware and will send more after you.
I look at Nimue.
That's what she says.
This is not the DM saying don't do this. Just so you know.
I know. All right. So what? We should probably take around the small. Oh, fuck. I hate that I'm agreeing with him. We gotta take out the tiny ones before we take out the big one.
Victoria throws a rock at Zeras.
So
Stop
I want to throw something out here. Since I'm new to casting and like gods in this game, can Deeps maybe like pray to Horus and like maybe get some guidance on like what's happening here? Maybe if this thing you just learned that this shadow for the creature says that there's more to destroy, maybe it's good to pursue this personally.
Pursue what?
This like following him, like he told us that there's challenges ahead, and the shadow worm is one. So if we destroy that, then there's more to destroy. So for him, perhaps it's best to do that.
Okay, I guess the easiest way to do this is to say that you have a vision, and you see that the obelisks outside of all of the temples and or cities, wherever they are. So you know of two of them in the places that you've come from. There are like purple wavy lines linking those to the worm and also to the kinds of creatures that you've already fought that we talked about before. So you see this like web of all these creatures that they're interconnected. And if like one of them like pops and is destroyed, like the shadow worm, all of the others get stronger.
Good enough for me.
So fight the strongest one first.
Probably a good idea, actually.
If those things get any stronger, we'll never kill them.
You know what? Let's do that opposite, because that does not make sense. Because eventually, a single shadow could kill you, and that sucks. So let's say that when you have the vision that
They're
when
all Jet Li.
they're all Jet Li. That's right, the one. When you kill one of them, then
Oh, the Highlander.
the web looks destabilized, but they're still all part of the same energy source. They're all Nyarlathotep. Like you have that sense that that is the deity, that the deity has spread its energy into all of these creatures. And the more of them that you kill, the less connections and the less power it has.
Cool.
So essentially, they're all one bad guy.
We're just killing pieces of it at a time.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So we're gonna go through with the whole killing the little ones and then the big one.
I stepped away for a minute. We're not fighting the worm anymore?
No, we're starting with the worm.
Okay.
There's
starting
there's
with.
different ideas going
Okay.
on.
It's the little
Yeah,
one.
there's. We're still.
I vote we start with the worm. But then again, I start with whatever's closest to evil that we can destroy. That's kind of my whole deal.
That makes sense for him, yeah.
For me, yes. For Deeps, pointing towards the nearest thing that's evil, and I will Deeps the shit out of it.
Mhm.
So, if we're gonna fight this stupid worm, from now until we kill that fucker, consider me your healer.
All right, fine. I guess I won't use these elixirs. I'm just put these away, shove them down in my pocket. Name it all. Who cares?
We're gonna need more healers, so you get your ass to healing as well.
Nah, I'm gonna make a bunch of these bottled
Edmond.
sunlights.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good too. Yeah. Everyone, whoever wants can get a sparkler. Just
Sorry.
throw at the thing before
Get
we
us
start.
what?
A sparkler.
We're preparing
So-
for the big fight. Who wants some gum?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
would the sparkler be brighter than my torch?
You throw it up. Basically, the idea is you throw them around the area, around the map, and hopefully wherever it goes, it touches one and it's touching light.
Yeah. So just put a bunch of domes of light in the area.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure no one needs to succeed against the save to get days, because it's like a little like level 1 thing. Like everyone's gonna succeed automatically.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, isn't it great? All right. So let's say this is so stupid. I think I can do this. Yep. Okay. So he makes 20 bottled sunlights. He hands them out to people.
I suddenly don't care much about my sparklers.
I guess with 20, I could test one and see what it does to me before the fight.
Well, if that's the case, then just use the one that night before. Maybe you thought of it then.
Yeah. The one that was going to
You kind of
expire.
already know.
I want to know specifically how it would affect me and how I can avoid that.
Oh,
Like, do I have to stay a certain distance from it, or?
do you tell Edmond what you're trying to
Yes.
do? Okay. And he says, "Well, for God's sake, don't drink it." But I guess you could like smash it on yourself to see how bad it could be, or if you get near it, just stay a little ways away. How about this? Just smash it on the ground right next to yourself, and I don't know. Victoria can stand over there and tell you if she gets splashed, like she's 10 feet away and you're 5 feet away.
I look over at the vampire and I say, if I remember right, you can fly.
Yes. I guess that could
Should be
keep me
fine.
away from the source of the light, maybe. I'm sure.
Okay, so do you smash the
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
on the ground?
I want to see what that does.
So then, I don't remember what the fuck your weakness is. Do you have it visible?
It's fire, holy, and light. 5 each.
I think this only triggers one. Let's see. No. Oh, this hurts.
It burns.
Okay, so from the 2 points of vitality damage, you take 12.
Okay.
Hot feet.
From 2 points of vitality. Ouch. So that procs 2 of my weaknesses.
Yeah.
But that's only because it got on me, right?
No, that was right next to you, like a drop
Oh,
spilled on you.
wow.
This is the price to pay for all that regeneration you've been having.
Yeah, do you want to be a vampire or what?
I'll keep my distance while we're tossing those down.
The worm's big enough that you should be able to be on the other side of what everybody else is attacking.
Oh,
I
sure.
have a question. What would you guys prefer, or or one of you prefer? A potion of quickness or a salve to give you 4d8 plus 10 hit points?
Well, Victoria has
Well,
something.
quickness doesn't help me a whole lot because of my one attack per round kind of limitation.
Same here.
Yeah. Well, no,
So-
this might help you move.
Like
That's
it's
true.
I have a potion.
For you to-
moving and striking. So it doesn't. It also doesn't help the fighter paladin, right?
So I guess I'd take the quickness one. That's a good idea. It did move around a lot last time, and being mobile is not a bad thing.
Yeah. Then here you go ahead and take a quickness potion.
Okay.
Let's see what else. What other potions I have that are not daily, the actual ones.
You got any dynamite potions?
Any what?
Dynamite potions?
You don't know what dynamite is, so shit.
Edmond would say, okay, which one of us here is most likely to get swallowed?
Case is like, wait a second.
Is it?
Been there, done that.
I can make a potion here that, makes you unmovable. So if you get swallowed and you drink it, the damn worm ain't going anywhere.
Mull, sounds like your jam.
Fine.
I can make it grow tentacles.
As out of character. No, you guys decide that. I'm not getting eaten. I've already done that. My guy's ranged like a motherfucker.
If we could immobilize it and then just like pelt it with light. I wonder if that would kill it.
I mean, when you stayed like right in the back of its throat, like it's not gonna digest you if you're right there. Can't shoot you.
speaking of-
Can't just shoot.
Speaking of
Just
which, since it doesn't require concentration on anyone's part, I have an invisibility potion.
I have regeneration. I might be able to regenerate quicker than it could eat me with its stomach acids. I could go in the belly of the beast, and I'm just thinking.
Right, and you
I
don't
don't
have
know.
to breathe.
Yeah, I don't have to
Okay.
breathe or anything. Yeah, but I couldn't do anything. Could I attack it from the inside?
Yes.
And it's presumably easier, but at the same time harder because you're being squished, so it's probably the same.
But I should be able to set off its weakness from inside.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if you do 40 damage in a single hit, you can get out.
How many?
40.
I could do that
Really?
if it procs
I-
the extra 20.
Oh, it would.
I could probably do 20.
Wow, that's surprising. What'd you say, Red Devil?
No, just sorry about that. Mumbling to myself.
Okay. So then Edmund would say, well, if you're up for it, then I'll make that. I can only make one.
Oh.
And lasts for a minute. So remember, don't drink it unless you're actually swallowed. Because if you drink it, you can't move yourself.
I
Oh.
have a super important question. If you look at the shrinking potion, does it require a save, like you casting the spell, or is it automatically? Because it doesn't really.
It says it works on a willing person. It doesn't work on anything else, technically.
I see.
But for us, it would be a fortitude save.
What do you mean I can't move myself? If I drink it, I'm just like frozen? Can I attack? Or I just can't
Sure, if
physically.
it's within reach, you just can't move your body. Like, you could even be stuck in midair, and you just can't move yourself.
I bet
If anything tries to move you, it needs to be god-awful strong.
inside of that thing I'll always be within striking distance of something, probably. If I get swallowed.
Yeah, but it's still got 40 armor class, so keep that in mind.
And speaking of people that get swallowed, it's either going to be me or Mull, because we're going to be up close. So
Well, if somebody were willing to do it, it would really help the rest of the people stay out of harm's way, or just to strategize better. Or even just to drop the sunlight grenade things near it.
ooh, and I'd be protected from those if I was inside, right?
That's true and weird.
That's true. And what?
Weird.
Yeah.
Is it weird?
Yeah, why is being inside this thing so much better than being outside for you?
It's my happy place.
My safe space.
So what would I just like fly into its mouth?
I guess.
I could do that.
Hope you don't get bitten down on.
I mean, if
Well, if you're invisible, yeah.
If you choose to fail your athletics check, save, whatever the hell it is, I forget, the swallow check, then you can essentially take less damage because it would be trying to attempt to swallow you fewer times. And its bite does more damage than the swallow.
Would it be useful for anyone to be able to climb? Because I have a potion to make you climb.
I can already climb.
But climbing's not an issue for our party, I think.
Yeah.
Unless you're climbing out of the world.
Would that help if I got inside it and immobilized it for the rest of you guys?
Yeah, certainly, yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
You're one brave dead man.
Just make sure I can see you before you die, so I can.
I'm already a dead man.
Oh, did Kasich have any oils of undead healing, whatever they're called?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had
Yeah,
at least one.
You had both lesser and moderate, I believe.
Oil of unlife. Because that might be good to give Raven since he's being incited and he's the only undead now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like I said, take everything besides his
What's
clothing.
that give me?
Is it moderate?
Pretty good.
Moderate heal?
No, is Kazich's moderate
Oh.
one? Because I can.
Who would benefit from being concealed? Because I have a potion that engulfs you in mist.
Why would you drink something that I guess is hard for things to hit you, but you can't hit anything else?
Yeah, he's got an oil unlife, lesser, and moderate.
Moderate is 3d8 plus 10.
And then you got 4 lessers.
More like a faint mist that emanates around you. It doesn't really hinder your.
I'll take the
vision,
moderate.
but it makes you slightly.
Well, I guess I'll take them all because it's not going to help anybody else, is it?
I don't need them.
And what are and how many of the minor? Or was it lesser?
4.
4 minor or less?
4
or
lesser. Lesser.
And the lesser is 2d8 plus 5.
Cool.
I would really. I'll say it once again, but if you get, then that's on you. But I still think someone should take his armor. Because it allows you regeneration like on melee hits after, like, I think 50% or something.
I can't use it. I'm better off with my dex.
Oh, Dex
But
Monkey.
I don't even know if I can use medium as a swashbuckler.
Well, we actually made it unarmored. It's basically just clothing because I didn't want to ruin his dex, so it's not
True.
their armor.
It's broken. And it's beautiful.
Sure, if broke ass homebrew, I'll take it.
Yes, thank you.
While we're at it, can you give me the infinite teleport that Nick's had?
You got enough weird shit on your own. Oh god, what was I doing? Oh, that's right. I wanted to say that Victoria throws a rock at Zeres. She seems just miffed for some reason. And he, like, it hits him, and then he, like, glances at her, and it reverses path, and almost hits her in the face, and then she goes, like, and it hovers in midair for 6 seconds, and then hits her in the head.
Tori's getting an attitude.
What's your...
Yeah, I'm staring at her like, what's this woman's deal?
I ask her what her deal is. Like,
Try to
don't throw
capture
shit at
me.
him. He's dangerous.
Who wants a potion that can make you regenerate?
I didn't
Whenever
think
you.
he was spying on us earlier. It felt the same. He was down below with the water and the hippo.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he does. He's the little creep. He won't bother if you don't bother him.
Huh.
I was saying, if anyone wants regeneration, like, it's healing, so probably not Raven.
Yeah, I got it. So
but-
one of you guys take it.
Whenever any of you gets hurt, you can start healing for 4 turns.
Probably be good for Mull since he's going to be right there with it. Right, toe to
I'm
toe.
gonna have so many potions that I can't take in the other actions. I'm just gonna.
Chug,
And that was
chug.
past-
So
To be fair,
beating the
this
worm
one-
potions.
yeah, this one lasts several hours, so you can drink
Oh,
it right
sure.
now.
Yeah, I'll take that. What's it
Just
called?
to be clear, it lasts for several hours, but as soon as it starts healing you, it only lasts for 4 rounds and then it's ended.
It is the potion of no. It's life boosting oil.
Oh, I have to drink the oil. That doesn't sound healthy.
Yeah, sorry. You
It
have
puts
to
the
drink
lotion on its skin.
Lesser,
Yeah.
moderate, greater. Which one was it?
Moderate.
Lesser, moderate, or
Moderate.
greater?
Moderate. Yeah.
You only said it like 5 times.
Moderate.
Hey, I don't pay attention. Well,
ribbit.
and you gave me a potion of speed, or is it a quickness potion?
Quickness.
Potion of quickness.
Wonder what kind of reaction those two will have once you drink them.
Just gonna start vomiting all over the place. So. Just pop rocks and soda.
Oh,
Xeris says, time magic isn't for your kind. Humans. Pathetic. He's looking at Victoria after the rock toss back and forth thing, and then it looks like he's walking off into the ground. Like, not displacing dirt or anything, he's just phasing through.
I try and mock him by doing the same, and you see us Nimue literally claws her way through dirt and goes on the ground.
Oh yeah, well I'm gonna walk off in a huff too.
I will walk over to Edmond and nod towards what I'm gonna call a shadow demon, and ask him what does it deal with that thing.
Near as I can figure, he's like a demigod of time, and he wants to kill all the shadow creatures here because there's some big sibling rivalry. I think he said there is uncles, kids, I don't know, make some cousins.
And you're from the future.
Sure.
But not in that
Dubious.
crazy Chad way.
More like in a subdued, let's get drunk with a squirrel way.
That's the one.
I kind of lean in because he doesn't have an answer yet. So I kind of lean in like, how are you from the future? Because to him, it's kind of mind blowing. Like you guys are claiming you're from a existence he doesn't understand.
Well, you see, that's sort of what pissed off that shadow dude that just walked off. Xeris is his name. We went through a caverns of time, and I don't remember where they are now. Well, that's how we got here. I hope one of these fellas... Raven, he probably remembers, because he walked off with him at a different point, got his little time knife doohickey, will turn people back to the right time or something. I don't know, ask him.
I do have a time thingy.
Blink, blink.
Listen, man, Edmund, I went through the same thing you did, and I cannot understand anything that you just said.
Yeah, even I'm standing there like, I just look at Raven.
I was there and I don't know what he's
What?
talking about.
Anybody have any extra blood?
Somebody need a blood transfusion?
No, not a transfusion. You would never
Maul
trust
Maul
me.
speaks
I
up.
am
Hey,
proficient in blood transfusion.
Someone say blood.
it's not his nurse hat. He needs help.
You are proficient.
Fun fact, my guy has medicine and it doesn't suck.
Yeah,
Not-
fun
it's not
fact,
the
it's
best,
still not
but-
better than mine.
It's not the best, but it's not one.
Hey, Nimue, you got any of that pig's blood left? I'm all out.
Sure.
All right, great, thank you. Gotta summon my stupid little drunk-ass squirrel.
Give him a vial of blood that I somehow have.
He just draws a pentagram on the ground, sleeps on it.
Like you do.
Yep. Perfectly normal.
Steve pulls out his journal. Today I made a mistake.
Yeah, you were talking to Edmond for intel?
I had something in my head and it disappeared.
What a wacky group.
So who here is going to be able to use the sunlight potions? Because Raven's going to be inside a monster, and I think that Deep's, I can't remember how to say the first name. He's going to be busy with his actions all the time, so I don't think he has any ability to use the potions.
Yeah, I'll probably have free action every once in a while, especially if I take the quicken potion.
I vote the woman goes towards the woman and starts throwing potions at it.
Is it moderate bottle sunlight?
I don't know. I just closed it. Yes. Oh, I guess light. Oh, actually, he doesn't have the recipe for the light version, just the moderate.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It's barely the alchemy level that he can do.
Nice.
Actually, that's a great idea to have Victoria do it because she's lower level than everyone else. Any offensive shit she's going to do will just be useless.
That's a good point.
The support shit she can do is mostly before the fight starts, with temporary hit points and starting bless. Yeah, it makes sense for her to throw shit.
And then run
That
away.
makes sense.
And then run away.
I could, if I wanted to, give her a shield and sacrifice a moonbeam up the ass.
A what?
That's fun.
Moonbeams up the ass.
No, you guys don't remember playing moonbeams up the ass?
I never did change it. I tried to on my phone and I couldn't. I'm changing it on my computer now.
Demonetized.
Do you think we'll get demonetized if I make that the title?
Yeah.
Fine, I'll put it in the description.
Moonbeams up the ass.
Yeah.
It was just moonbeams up the wazoo.
Wazoo.
Aww.
So not as funny.
It's like pulling some shit out of your wazoo. It's not funny.
That's where Keza came from.
Wazoo?
Aw. Yeah, the worm's butt. Remember he crawled out?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Memories.
Should I not put that in the description?
I'll put it in the description.
Okay. There we go. Shooting moonbeams up your ass.
3 for 3.
Is that like blowing sunshine up your ass?
Yes.
Yeah, kind of, but with the moon.
Moonshine.
Somehow
Blowing
the moon
moonshine
counts
up
as
your
light.
ass.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
horrible.
What do you think it's called?
Yeah.
Mooning.
Wow.
I hear college kids are into that.
50 proof
Gets you
Oh.
drunk faster.
Yeah.
Also gets you dead.
Yeah.
And drinking raw alcohol. People do this in like dry counties. They go to like pharmacies or whatever, and they just buy rubbing alcohol and drink it.
That ain't safe.
Yeesh.
Nope. Then they go to the
Yeah,
emergency
that's
room.
fucked up.
God, it sounds like Wisconsin frat party. Wow.
This
One day for drinking.
Does Nimue want any of the bottled sunlight?
Do I have to strike with it?
No, that's the beauty of it. You just throw it on the ground.
Give me, yeah, I'll take a few.
Actually, I'll give the one that Edmond gave me to
I'll be right back.
Nimue.
That expired the night before. It only lasted for an hour.
Oh, in that case, I'll admire the empty bottle.
So pretty.
It is. I'll give it back to actually Edmond. Refill
Okay, that'll work.
it. Right? That's how it works, right? Just-
How many do I get?
Let's say 5 for Nimue and 5 for Mull, and then Victoria takes 10. Because that's mostly what she'll be doing.
You said 5 for me.
Yeah. I can put them in your bag.
Okay, please do.
And I don't have to actually strike the creature as long as I hit near it.
All right.
It's kind of weird. Like, if you aim at such a big creature, but you intentionally not hit it, say you hit the floor for that damage, and you're lobbing something, wouldn't the percent chance that you're just gonna like kind of hit it anyways still take effect? You know what I mean? It's like trying to hit a wall with a water balloon. It's like I don't want to, but sometimes you just do.
So as I figured out,
I agree.
You know what I mean?
things that get splash damage, if you critically miss against them, then do nothing. But if you hit nearby them, it hits them with the splash damage automatically.
Mhm.
Oh, sure.
So you have a better chance at dealing damage if you hit next to them instead of at them.
Because you can't fail.
It's wild.
Yeah.
We're too big to fail. Just aim at the ground.
I thought that was bullshit when I read a comment about it, and I'm like, oh wait, oh my god, they do work that way. Like I was talking about how at high levels you can have perpetual bombs, and even if it just does splash damage or persistent damage, you're still doing some damage every turn, and it doesn't matter if you hit or not. So like the alchemist can be like the most reliable sustained damage in any fight. I don't know if anybody cares, but do any of you guys want an elixir of life to hold on to for healing yourself?
I've got some potions.
I can't use it.
I have, if it matters, I have several healing potions. I have 1 greater, 3 moderate, and 3 lesser. Anyone want any?
I've been having so much trouble tracking all these potions going around.
Ignore it. Ignore it. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Seriously, we can help each other out. It's fine.
Potion vendor.
Now I'm looking for. Oh, that's right. It was the immovable potion. That's what he's making.
Oh, he's making it. Nice.
Yeah.
So if he's making something, I'm gonna make something too. Let's see.
All these people pulling out their skunk weed and rhino flesh and mixing together ungodly chemicals. Okay, so Mull has the bottled sunlight. I'm checking Nimue's character sheet to see if she has the bottled sunlight yet. You do. Okay.
Yes.
Then the others are going to Victoria.
So do I have time to make something since Edmond is making something as well?
Yeah, you're sleeping. That's daily preparations. Like he has to rest long enough to get his familiar back to remember.
I thought we were actually genuinely crafting. But
No, not for like a full day. These are just his daily things.
Yeah. I don't have that. That's fine. I already have my daily thing that I gave out.
I forgot Victoria has weapons at all.
She does?
Wait, she does?
Yeah, see? It doesn't matter.
She could.
I said, you know what? She has a dagger. Oh, and she's in a city, so maybe she has a pistol. And, like, none of these weapons matter.
She couldn't hit any of our adversaries with them.
No, not really. So, from the time that she did the harrow ritual, did anybody keep track of your harrowing uses? Because it seems like nobody used them since then.
Do they, are they permanent?
Yeah.
I forgot what that did.
I didn't know that. I would have saved them.
They're permanent until you use them, and then they're gone, and then you need another harrowing ritual.
What'd it do again?
Yeah, I didn't know they were permanent.
It let you reroll certain things.
Oh, I have it written down. Hammer, books, stars.
I wrote it down somewhere.
And
so did I.
Oh, well, good.
All right. Kasich rerolls dying. No.
I don't actually remember what he got, so I don't know. Somebody got all other checks, including flat checks. Don't remember who that was.
I don't think that was me, you know.
Okay, with her proficiency at this, she can do the ritual in, I think, 10 minutes. So if Okay, so like that night, she comes over to Deeps, and she says, "I'm sorry, what was your name again?"
Hold on. I gotta bring it up.
You could just say it's Deeps. I don't know.
Dawashi. Yeah. Dawashi.
You mean Darwishi?
Dawashi. I do Dawashi. Get very cleany.
He's an Italian Egyptian.
Go to the Mushroom Kingdom. Save the princess. I'll be back.
She says, "Would you like me to tell your fate? I am a small seer. I can help you avoid things that might be coming that you don't want to encounter."
He says, kind of offhandedly, as long as it doesn't try to capture me again. Sure.
No, I'm sorry about that. That was a misunderstanding. I was extremely stressed and we almost died. Everyone was unconscious and dying. It was a hard time. I apologize. All right, this is more of a insight into your future and your spirit. So she lays out the tarot cards and the extended cross and tells you about yourself, what you're looking for, and you get to roll 3d6. I think I've learned eventually that when I say something to Morg and he looks up and I just see the reflection on his glasses, he's doing whatever I talked about. Like, he might not actually tell me he's doing anything, but he's looking right now.
I got my screens, baby.
You have your seeking face on.
Seeking face. I'm looking.
Okay, so roll will be effective.
What is
3d6.
what is this? What's this?
Roll 3d6s and tell me what you get each time.
Oh. I did it all at once. My bad. Alright, so 5.
You can re-roll will saving throws once this month.
Five again.
I think you have to roll a different one now.
5 again. Why is this happening?
I don't know.
5 again. What is going on? 3. Holy crap.
Fortitude saving throw. And
2.
one more. 2 is reflex saving throw. You got all the saving throws.
So
Ah,
this whole month I can roll all those once again.
Yeah.
written on the bottom of my sheet from last time, it says +1 reflex, +1 strike, +1 fortitude. I bet that has to do with her harrowing. Does that mean I get to re-roll each of those one time? It's been 2 weeks. I've completely forgotten.
That's insane.
I wrote it down somewhere, but I don't know where, so it's somewhere.
Wait, is that it?
That's got to be what this is.
Yeah, but I thought there was a +1 somehow.
Like an actual
Maybe it's
+1? Because that's what it says. +1 reflex, +1 strike, +1 fort.
God damn it. I don't know. Hold on.
I think I'm probably gonna have to leave right now. So.
Well, good timing. Now everyone's dead. Are you happy?
You've killed us all!
Guys. You're dead.
We have to go to work or what?
No, I have to go to sleep to go to work at 5 a.m.
Eek.
Oh.
Oh.
Have fun.
I won't.
You're not getting any sympathy from me.
You're really not. All right.
I'll say, guys.
We were gonna play for another 2 hours. Are you okay with us playing more and maybe having Nimue do something?
I mean, if we're gonna do something, then yeah, sure. She can heal and throw light bombs.
I just gave myself more work.
Yay!
Yep.
Yeah. Another NPC for you to handle.
I don't need one.
And I'd be okay if we went to end early. I mean,
Just remember, if she can
Doing
see
a push.
someone getting down, she can reaction and get them back up.
Yeah, I will not forget that.
Isn't there a question as to next week's connectivity?
That's not next week. It's the week
Okay,
after.
2 weeks. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, see you guys.
Yeah.
Okay,
Little week,
gotta go.
little week I have off work.
The 5th is going to be, and I'm going to try to do the stream with you guys, but I don't know if I'll be able to because I'm going to be in a different city, in a basically a hotel I've never been in before, so I don't know what the connection is going to be like. But Robert is going to have all of your Foundry character sheets available, so you'll at least have all of your stats and information. I won't be able to access Foundry, I don't think, because that'll be too much bandwidth. So we'll try it. May or may not work.
Cool.
Cool.
Robert, would you prefer to end early?
No, I'm just saying, if it's a big fight, if we want Red Devil to be a present for it, and you not having to control a billion NPCs, I would be okay. I mean, I wouldn't be disappointed if we ended early.
I'm okay with that
but
too.
I'm not like calling for it.
Either way.
I got you. I think I want to keep playing, but that's not necessarily relevant. I don't want him to miss something that he'd really enjoy, but I also don't know when he'll be able to play a full session again. I have no idea what his schedule is, and he doesn't seem to either. I think because he said it varies, and sometimes he'll have overtime and sometimes he won't. We won't know until he suddenly leaves.
Until it happens, yeah. I mean, scheduling CR30 monster.
Is this moving? Is moving to like a Saturday a problem for anyone?
Yeah, it's probably.
Like being,
It is for Red
okay.
Devil too.
You guys got shit going on the weekend. Come on, why can't be a loser like me that has nothing going on?
Sorry, buddy.
That's fine. It's fair to ask. Well, I mean, I'm fine either way. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if we're not playing this, I'm going back to playing 7 days of that with my boys. So, get into here. I'd be okay with that. I also want to play, but I also want to play it games all the time. So, doesn't matter.
I guess that seems disappointing to me, but I guess we should probably stop because he gets really excited for these big
Yeah, he
fights.
really does.
It's a big fight.
It's a big fight. Yeah, I think
Yeah, he likes being
Yeah.
involved.
I would like
You
to
know?
be there as well. But I don't know. I don't want to speak on his behalf, but I think if all of us are willing to wait for him, I think it'd be a nice.
Yeah, I agree. I think that I would choose different things than him anyway, and so it won't really feel like his character is there, even if he lets me play the character like
Right.
the way he says. Because he's probably going to shapeshift into some weird tentacled mess and like wrestle the thing. I don't.
Yeah,
Sure.
he's got some plan.
Yeah, he loves this part.
The only downside is that all this prep we just made, I'm not.
I
gonna
know.
next week.
I thought.
So I'll try and make time this week to rewatch
I'll-
the session.
I'll put a note. Get eaten.
Yes. That's all you do.
All right, I'll write down. You got potions. Got potion speed, sunshine,
I got sunshine.
and healing elixir.
And I'll remember to be deeps.
Great, thanks. Now it's a song in my head. Thank you.
Ha!
Me too.
I wasn't sure anybody would get it from that little bit.
Yeah,
of
I got it.
But
That was the Gorillas one, not the sunshine on a cloudy day.
yeah,
That's the one I thought of.
Ah,
I actually thought of the Cloudy Day first, and then I had the Gorillas one in my head. I'm
no,
like, yeah,
Totally gorillas.
I like that one better. I think most of all, like Red Devil is the only one that doesn't get the jokes that go around this table.
He's only like 5 years younger than us.
I know
I
it's
don't
not
know.
a big difference, but he still just doesn't have the same experience.
He's on the other side of that gap. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not 5 years younger. He's like a decade easy.
Yeah.
Well, he said just.
Well, it's really funny. About like a year and a half ago, I was in 2 different servers where one of them I was the oldest guy, the other I was the youngest guy.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So and by like wide margins.
Was it hard to relate to anyone on both servers?
Oh yeah, I'm a nerd. I can't relate to anybody. So, but no, it was interesting going back and forth. Like the one with the young guys, all of them watched Dimension 20. All of them loved Brennan Mulligan, and that's what they based around. The other guys are all the grognards.
Oh my God!
Played
that's
original
huge difference.
And they like they didn't want magic in their game. They just want to run up and hit things with swords.
Fucking Sacco or some shit.
Go to bed, Red Devil. You gotta get up at 5. He's in.
Yeah, go to bed, Red Devil.
You left for a reason. Get out.
I don't know what time it is by him,
Shunned.
Yeah.
but 5 a.m. for me is like a long ways away.
We know you're 30. God. Okay.
But I mean, if you got a long day at work, you need full night of rest. You can't cut it sometimes.
Probably.
Yeah. Good night, Red Devil, and everybody else. We're cutting here. We're going to chat a little bit off camera, but we're going to save all the action for next week.
Okay, Jake, can you leave us with a cliffhanger? Did something dramatic happen, and we'll find out what it is next week?
I was planning this anyway during this session, actually. So, the town to your east that nobody's visited, except that Morg's character knows is a very dangerous place. You see a large domed black shadow rising from the center of town, and then it stands upright, and it looks like a giant shadow dinosaur, like a T-Rex.
Oh God, it's Robo T-Rex again.
Fun.
Come back in shell form.
And we'll find out what that is next week.
Yay!
Good night.
Good night, everyone.